From the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quick completion on the out route. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Shoots it to the left. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw it. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Finds his man. It's Ross. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Scanning the field, it's Allard. Zings it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Fires to the big fella.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the heat. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Way too close to punt, way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run in the red zone. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they strike first. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the ball slipped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Aller. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that, make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
Man, there ain't nothing better than getting a stack. That's what you keep track of on defensive line. You're like, yeah, I already got one. You start keeping a tally of how many you can get. That's what you dream about. You dream about getting to the quarterback. Yes, tackles are nice, but I want sacks. I want that QB on the ground.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. All the way back to the 15. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Anderson. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. Tight end now in motion. Here comes the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense trying to take it back. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play, and you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Cross the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 45. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. The give to the back. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. He's moving out of the pocket. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Powell, I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
He's in open space downfield. just enough time for one final play in this half. Corner's going to give them room. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the wildcat. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Dropping back, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's reeled in. It's Green. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. LSU right back to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown LSU! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Buys a little extra time. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down. And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Quickly out to the tight end. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here's the pressure. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking for room, it's Durham. Breaks the tackle. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
On the snap, it's Singleton. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Moving away from pressure. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dinkins. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Penn State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Here comes the 2-point try. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Allard. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Off play action. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Durham. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Tigers in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Making side adjustments here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking left. Pulls it in. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The line of scrimmage at the 35. That's going to leave the holder at the 42 and a 52-yard attempt for the game.
Let's go, LSU. Let's go.
Not all close games are created